All right, guys. This is an investment problem. It's another type of mixture problem, okay? But it's a system of three. I'm holding up three fingers. And it gives you fits, but it shouldn't. It just shouldn't give you fits. Let's talk about it and see if we can sort it out. So a person invests $7,600 for 1 year, okay? So just 1 year. That 1 year is extra information. It's not going to matter in this problem. But they tell us that they put some of the money in at 6%, some of the money in at 9%, and some of the money in at 15%. So they take that $7,600 and they divvy it up three different amounts. We don't know what those amounts are. We just don't. Sorry for the focusing issue, but I noticed that it wasn't focused. I think we got it now. So they put three different amounts in three different accounts. Doesn't mean they're evenly split up. It doesn't mean anything like that. We're going to figure out how much is in each account. Okay. The total annual income for these three investments, the total annual income, you've got to learn how to read these. And when it says the total annual income for these three, they're talking about the interest earned. I wish it had stated it that way. But they didn't. So they're talking about interest earned. Okay? It's important that you know that. Interest earned is $879. And then they tell us this extra information. The amount of money invested at 15% was $200 more than the amount invested in the other two accounts. And that should be a D, combined. Okay? Find the amount invested at each rate. All right. Well, what do we do first? We define our variables clearly. So guess what? They're all gonna look the same, pretty much. Let X equal 6%? No, the amount of money invested at 6%, okay? We're gonna let Y equal, and you're gonna say ditto, 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 9%, okay? And then you're going to say, I'm not trying to make you write all that stuff out, but you need to know how to say the first one, and then I don't care. Ditto, 15%, okay? All right, now, we have our three amounts defined, clearly defined. It's the amount, it's the amount, it's the amount. We want to know how much is in each account. Now, what we have to do is think about the three equations that we have to write. And how do I know it's three? Because there's three accounts. So there's three variables. What do we know about X plus Y plus Z? Well, they all add up to $7,600. Yes? Yes. Now, whenever I do definitions, you've been seeing me do this. I take that 6% and I write 0.06 immediately. I didn't do it here because I wanted to talk about it. But I'm telling you, you should do the same. 0.09 and 0.15. Why? Well, because those are the numbers that we're going to use. So if they put $100 in the bank, at the end of 1 year, you would take $100 times 0.06 and you would get 6% back. You would get $6 back when you multiply 0.06 times 100. So the money they earned was $6. Okay? You would just, this is, remember, I've done this in class. I call it an aside. 0.06 times 100 equals 6. That means at the end of 1 year, they don't have 100 anymore, they have 106. Okay? It's important we know that because that's how we write our second equation, because we know this amount right here. They made $879. Okay? So, I'm going to start with the X, and I'm going to look over here at 0.06. 0.06X plus the Y, 0.09, plus the Z, 0.15, Z, equals 879. Okay, we've got two of our equations. Now we just need a third, and that's where this guy comes in right here. Okay, this last highlight. At the money that whoever this person is, put at 15%, then the amount they put in there, if you added up the other two, okay, it would be $200 more, which means what? It means that the amount of money in 15%, this is the 15%, okay, it's equal to the amount in X plus the amount in Y plus 200. Okay? Now, for a system of equations, though, we don't want our equation like that. We want it in standard form. So what am I going to do with the X and the Y? I'm going to minus X and minus X, going to minus Y and minus Y. So then I'm going to have minus X minus Y plus Z is equal to 200. Okay? That is my final equation for this problem. Negative X, negative Y, plus Z equals 200. Now, here's where Mr. Sterling says, all right, I've already made you show me how to solve a system of three by elimination, by picking one of the variables and eliminating it twice to get, so you get two new equations and two unknowns, and then you use substitution or elimination to find one of the variables, then the other, and then back to substitute to find the third. Not here. This is what I want. I want you to define your variables clearly when it's a system of three. I want to see this. Then I want to see this. Okay? So this would be first. This would be second. And this would be third. I want you to go 1, 1, 1, 7,600. Where did those come from? 1, 1, 1, 7,600. 0.06, 0.09, 0.15, and 879. Negative 1, negative 1, 1, and 200. I want to see your augmented matrix, coefficients and solutions. That's what it's called, an augmented matrix, because it's the coefficients matrix and the solutions matrix. We haven't done a lot of teaching as to what all that is, but I've used these words in class. Okay? Very powerful stuff, matrices. So you're going to put it in your calculator and you're going to RREF whatever your letter is. Okay? Mine happens to be B. That's where my 3 by 4 is. Okay? So you're going to do that, and what you're going to get out is a new matrix. 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, and you're going to get 3 answers. Okay? Those 3 answers are going to be 1,300, 2,400, and 3,900. Okay? What it means is X is equal to 1,300. Y is equal to 2,400. And Z had 3,900 put into it. Quick check. What do these add up to? 3,700. 39 take away 37 is 200. Check. That's how much they invested in which accounts. And there concluded the lesson. Oh, running out of room. Sorry. So hopefully you've watched these videos. Hopefully they've been helpful. I will post next week's videos sometime over the weekend if I get them done before then, which is my goal, but I doubt it. I got so much going on right now. I will get them posted up as soon as possible, but they will not be available for you to work the assignments until Monday. Okay? Thank you very much. Wish we were back together. See you soon, hopefully.